Some houses are just old. Others never stop remembering. In a quiet town called Villisca, Iowa, there stands a white house with a wraparound porch. It looks peaceful, but on one night in 1912, something happened inside that home so brutal, so calculated, that even seasoned investigators were left speechless. This is the Villisca axe murders, and this is Cold Case Caravan. On June 9th, 1912, the Moore family went to bed like they always did. Josiah Moore, his wife, Sarah, their 4 children. They had attended church earlier that evening. They even invited 2 young girls, friends of their daughter, to stay the night. 8 people slept inside the house. By morning, all 8 would be dead. Sometime after midnight, someone entered the Moore home. No forced entry. No struggle downstairs. The killer waited, patiently, then began moving room to room, using an axe found inside the house. Each victim was struck while they slept, but what made this crime especially disturbing was what the killer did afterward. When neighbors finally entered the house, they were met with horror. All mirrors were covered. All windows were draped. An axe was left behind, clean, then hidden, and in every room. The killer had used the back of the axe, not the blade. Investigators would later describe the scene as one of the most disturbing they had ever witnessed. There was no theft, no obvious motive, just silence and fear. Police were overwhelmed. Crime scene contamination was immediate. Neighbors walked through the house. Souvenirs were taken. Evidence was destroyed. Suspects came and went. A traveling preacher, a disgruntled business rival, a serial killer possibly moving through the Midwest. But no one was ever convicted, and the case began to grow colder by the day. Years passed, but the house never forgot. People reported footsteps, voices, doors opening on their own. The Villisca house became one of the most haunted locations in America. But the real horror wasn't the ghosts. It was the truth. Someone walked into that house, killed 8 people, and vanished. Why were the mirrors covered? Why use the blunt end of the axe? Was this a personal crime or practice? And most chilling of all, was Villisca just one stop on a much darker journey? The Villisca axe murders remain unsolved more than a century later. No justice, no answers, just a house and a town that will never forget. This was the Villisca axe murders, and this is Cold Case Caravan.